Yeah. Look at my son right here. Hold on.
BB. BB.
Hey, it's gonna be a couple more. There's gonna be a couple more people coming on. We got a couple ladies coming on. We got some conversations. Things. What's going on with you, family?
Staying out the way, watching this little black ink joint right here.
Yeah, I already know. What up with you though?
Just chilling, man. You know, staying Rona free.
You already know, B. You said staying corona free. Hey, I hear it's ugly right now in the city, man. Hey, I seen that post you put up earlier. You so funny. You said, don't you ever say nothing else about the Brit Donks, B?
Cuz, bro. Niggas always saying how dirty the Bronx is. Oh, Bronx is mad dirty. Bronx this, Bronx that. I seen that shit. I said, oh, you niggas better not say nothing.
I be knowing. But you already know, B. Harlem made me, Bronx raised me, man. So
you feel me?
I got forever love for the ex, nigga. Nigga can't tell me nothing about that ex.
And if you do, I ain't listening. You're
That's 100% fact. That's 100% fact. Hey, look though, that's one of the reasons too. Another reasons why I wanted to go live tonight too. Just to even check in with a lot of, what I'm saying, the peoples and all of that, see what's up, see what people doing in their quarantine time.
Yo, you see that one gray hair I got?
Right, getting their money right, getting a whole lot of shit together. A lot of people just letting this time just go by for nothing. Niggas ain't reading no books. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't nothing. Niggas are just bullshit crazy.
Yo, you see that one gray hair I got hanging in there?
Nigga, I see that long Chinese Godfather gray hair right there on your shit.
I only got one. I turned 40 and that shit popped up.
That shit was waiting for you to turn 40, nigga. Like, soon as you turn 40, I'm coming.
Yo, bro. As soon as I turned 40, bro, that shit was like, dang, I'm here. Look at that shit. Look at that nigga. One.
Well, you got the long Chinese. Look like you know karate with that shit.
Word up. Master Splinter in the face.
Aye.
Look at that shit.
One long strand ass nigga.
One long strand of this John.
Yo, look, too. I'm still new at this live shit, especially on this. But I want to make you one of the admins on here, B.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I meant to tell you that too on your page. I don't know how you put me as group founder.
Yo, look, I don't even know how that put. Yo, look, I don't know what happened, B. All I know was I did that. You know what I'm saying? I seen your name. I'm like, all right, we're going. That's my man. That's my nigga. That's my cousin right there. That's my homegirl. Look, I don't know.
I seen that shit. That shit said group founder. I said, wait a minute. I ain't do that. That was him.
I was trying to put you as one of the one of those go-to guys type.
I know. And then I read your mother's comment and I bust out laughing. Your mother said the person who found this group, Eric. I said, oh, she throwing shots. I said, his mama throwing shots at me.
Oh shit, you're a funny nigga. Hey, I'm trying to get some good convo in tonight, B. It should be a couple people pulling up. I'm trying to get this nigga Cav to pull up on here too. You know what I'm talking about, Townsend?
Mm-hmm.
But I got a couple people I'm supposed to be pulling up. Matter of fact, I'm
Damn, B, I gotta go to the store. I don't got no papers for me. I don't got no bloods, no nothing.
Nigga, I already got, nigga, I'm on deck on the roll up B. I'm about to get stupid with it too.
I don't got no more. I gotta go. I gotta go upstairs. Fuck my life right now. Damn. Niggas don't like me right now. Okay, oh, it's past 8 o'clock. I ain't supposed to be outside. Whatever.
Nigga. Oh yeah, per state law type shit, right?
I wish a nigga would. You seen the meme where it got the black bitch says you can't be outside after 8 o'clock. You black people. Or what? Bro, I swear to God.
They talking to me.
Before that meme came out, my girl said the same thing. She said, yo, you got it. Yeah, I said, or what? What they gonna tell me? Fucking 40 years old, they gonna tell me I gotta be in the house at that time?
Hey, you know, I'm in a, you know, it's funny, right? So I drove to New York recently. I went to pick up the princess and all that. So I'm in Eden Wall Projects. So I'm waiting for her to come out. 2 police vans pulled up behind the vehicle. I guess it looked like I was just chilling out or something. I don't know. But look, I guess they was running the plates, all that, whatever. But when my daughter came out with her sister and her brother, and they was getting in my car and all that, I guess they seen, all right, this is regular shit. It ain't like somebody just hanging out. But I say that to say New York is really on it right now.
Nigga,
like that ass. If you're hanging outside and you ain't look like you walking or doing nothing, they pulling up on you.
And they probably seen them plates.
That's crazy. I will say this though. There's no way in the world, like look, that ass serious though, right? I gotta say this, man. Again, and you one of the niggas who I feel comfortable talking to about anything, you my nigga. Like, I gotta say this. After this whole coronavirus shit happening and all that, right? What you think gonna be? You think it's gonna be the same exact thing? You think it's gonna be improvements? You think, you know, not only what you think people doing with this time, but your personal thoughts. Where you think it's going? Like, where you think it's going to end off at? You know what I'm saying? Your personal. None of us know. I know this. But what's your personal thought?
I think this shit is all just. I don't know really. I just know it should be. If it ain't over in 2 weeks, or like, or how they got these niggas with these military trucks. My thing is this: if they start telling niggas, now if they really enforce this 8 o'clock bullshit.
Right.
That's when you know it's real.
Right.
Because if they start enforcing laws or if they shut down transit, that's when you know it's real. Until they shut down, if they don't shut down mass transit, everything is cool. But
you know, I think it's gonna go from. You know, I think it's gonna go. It's crazy, right? Because not only the country is shifting. Not only a country is moving differently, but look, it's funny, right? There's never been a point in time in history where these many American people, look at them fake little ass guns.
You crazy? You crazy?
Hold on, don't make me pull my shit out the cage, B.
Boy, first and foremost, all you got is chicken legs. How you got chicken legs in your arms?
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. See, you a gym rat ass nigga. That's different. You know, you's a gym head ass nigga. Oh, now me on my regular degular, I'm good.
Hold on. Jason, call your mother. Okay, well, you gotta call your mother. Because my mother just texted me twice saying that she wants him to call.
Yeah.
To the store. What? I'm going to the store. Right there, I got it. I get brother. That's it. Oh, you said no, I'm not. Oh, God. You said where I'm going. I said the store. You want something from the store? Whatever. Love you, sir. Be right back. Huh? What is that? Because I always tell you I love you. Don't fucking act crazy now,
anybody
nigga.
That's out there on this YouTube channel that's watching us live right now. If y'all got any specific questions, anything y'all want to talk about, you know what I mean? Anything, any specific topics that y'all think we should, you know what I mean, tackle a little bit, this is a good time. Y'all could ask to be invited into the live. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come onto the screen. Y'all could write some whatever y'all want to write in the comment section. As long as we're going to keep it respectful, as long as we're going to keep it adultful. You know what I mean? We can say whatever we want to say. We can do whatever we want to do. What we don't do on this channel, y'all, we don't male bash. We ain't gonna female bash. What we do is tell the truth. Whatever we've been through, however we feel, however we see it, whatever it is. But I'm not gonna come on here and purposely bash a female and bash men and all of that. That's not something I do on this channel. That's not something that I want none of us to do. We're a little bit too grown for that. You know what I mean? So when we chopping it up on this channel, this is gonna be a type of situation where, sometimes we be needing this soul food. Just talk about shit. You know what I mean, that's outside of the regular bullshit conversation that we get from everybody else. Hey, yo, BC. Yo.
Hello?
Yeah, what you got in the elevator, nigga?
Yeah, you know that shit. I had to tell you, I gotta go to the store, man. But yeah, I'm here though.
Yeah, I was, I'm waiting for the couple other people. I invited another person or two to the panel. Some people
you can see them?
got some sharp minds and who I know got some decent conversation to bring to the table. And I'm
is that an L or is that your finger?
Huh?
Is that a Dutch or your finger?
Fuck you, man. No. I had a backup plan for your joke, nigga.
That was your finger.
That was my finger. Nigga said my finger was like a whole Dutch. Fuck you, man.
I had to look like, is that his finger? It's all right, bro.
Were you going to get some roll-ups or something?
Yeah, walking to the store. Yo, remember, what's her name? Nicole from 14th Street on 7th, the little one. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about, nigga. I can tell you the whole name. First and last, nigga. Yo, look, her brother, that was my man's in them.
She lived down the block from me, right? Yo, why she be telling people?
Wait, hold on. Last time I checked, like she like in Staten Island or something?
I don't know.
And hold on, and nigga, what's the Coney Island? Something like that, like Coney Island, something like that, like Beach 69 and all that dumb shit.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that girl, man. I know she live on Morris Avenue right now, and she be tripping. Yeah, you got backwards? I mean, not backwards. Gunvilles or none?
Not for nothing, though, nigga. That ain't no. She been her, my nigga.
No, she's super trash though. Like dumpster trash.
I'm just talking about mentally, on a mental note, on like how she been moving. How she like
she's mentally she's mentally shot. Like she is the type of woman. I'm sorry to say, but you ain't bringing home to mama. My mama gonna be like, nigga, you bugging. Get this bitch up out of here. and when she leaves, pat her down too. Yo, why she?
Hey, look though, you know what though? Her sister. Her
sister cool.
That's my nigga though.
Yo, why she telling people I was, her claim to fame with me is I was her boyfriend in 4th grade. She told like 5 people that know us, like, yeah, Jason was my first boyfriend at 144. So what? I didn't know no better.
That was your first boo thing. That was the only chick you ever had that you was taller than, my nigga. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, dude.
Right?
Tell me I'm lying.
Listen, it ain't my fault the ladies love Cool J. That ain't my fault, man. That ain't my fault. You know I used to come on, man. I had to join 6'4". You can't beat that.
I already.
To this day, niggas still ask me about her. Like, yo, boy, you still be seeing her? Nigga, I ain't see that girl in years, but yo, how you did that? Come on,
hey, look, I remember when I was like, I'll say about 22. I was messing with this model chick named Maxine in the Bronx. Tall, she dumb tall. I'm talking about real pretty. Like, you know what I mean? Clear, dark, clear, good skin, good pearly whites and all that. Anyway, that was the tallest joint I ever messed with. Like most of the times, the chick is either you know what I'm saying? She mostly shorter than me because I'm 5'11". Or they're around my height. But like,
so
on
what are you 5'11", bro?
I've never really been through much of that in my life on being with females taller than me.
Man. Let me get 2 Bluntvilles and let me get a bourbon. Hello?
You
got the pink ones? Bourbon. Yeah, hello? Yo, what kind of backwoods y'all be having up there, bro? Regular?
Who, us? Or you talking to him?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, nigga. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit.
What type of flavors y'all got?
Nah, so you know I'm in Beantown right now. Out here, these niggas smoke Fontos and all that dumb shit.
The smoke shop don't be having no what's names?
My nigga, you know what look in New York, that what we pay for like $1 for. Anything we paying for $1 for in New York, you paying like $5 cash out here for that. I don't give a fuck what it is. God. I'm talking about like on a tobacco note. Like if you go up in like any gas station or any store, anywhere out here in the state of Massachusetts, and you going to buy something to roll something up in, you paying at least $4 or $5.
Or because it's legal. All right. How much for a pack of backwoods?
I don't give a fuck if it's 1 wrap in there or 3 wraps, whatever. Nigga, you paying about $5 cash.
How much for a pack of backwoods?
Pack of backwoods, about 7, 8.
I mean, that's New York prices. Because New York charging niggas, well, I pay $6 for my packs, but
yeah,
nigga,
but it's the difference. You somewhere they, you know what I'm saying, they screaming 8, 9 type shit for that same pack. Yo, my nigga, you know how much it hurt my heart? Be from New York City,
you better drive the Maine. You better drive up an hour to Maine
for something I paid 99 cents for in New York. That should be
you better drive the Maine, nigga.
Hey, yeah, but look, Maine about an hour and some change type shit.
I mean, listen, you ain't that far from what's that, South Street Station, right?
Oh,
all right then. So Portland is 40 minutes from there.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Portland is 40 minutes from there.
That's why I know that. I thought it was at least a buck and some change.
A buck. Listen. A buck and some change is Bangor. That's Bangor, Maine. A buck and some change.
That's a fact, though. That's 100% fact. 100% fact.
And you done passed Augusta. You done whole past Augusta.
You know, I never been there though, right? Like all the times, even me being in this direction, I never went there though.
Nigga, I'm scared to go back up there. I might not never come home if I go back up there again.
Nigga, I don't even want you to go back over there, my nigga.
I'm not even, and it's not even on no getting money shit. It's just the bitches. Oh, the bitches. Listen, bro.
Nah, I'm just how
they treat it.
Niggas supposed to leave the past in the past. Some things you ain't supposed to revisit on purpose. Feel me?
Yeah, cause I just don't know. I know for a fact I can't revisit it if I was on some getting money shit. That's what I would never touch up there again. Mm-hmm. But don't get me wrong. I know in a week span I'm up, but I just know I'm scared. Once the mayor said he tired of niggas from New York coming to Maine, impregnating and selling drugs, it was over for that.
That's a whole fact. You know what though? I will say this. On some get right, on some mental mind get right shit. A lot of, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes are still still in that way, lost in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of dudes can't find their way on something else. You know what I mean?
Because you know why? Because they don't have niggas to tell them, like, yo, listen, bro, enough is enough of this shit. How old are you now? Like, they don't have that type of nigga to tell them that.
You think a human being, a mere human being, gonna have the power to change what a man or a woman been doing for their whole life, or do you think life, reality, would be the biggest teacher or the biggest voice more than anything a man or woman could be able to tell you?
I mean, you're right. Sometimes it just takes you, because you see how long I never wanted to leave. But nah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. If he didn't get snatched up by the feds, I probably wouldn't have got scared. You know what I'm saying? That scared me. That's what scared me.
All right, let me ask you a question.
I ain't scared of the state. I'm scared of the feds.
Nigga, I'm scared of all of that now. At this point, like how much I done, you know what I'm saying, niggas done slipped through the cracks and, you know what I'm saying, like all that, nigga.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. As of right now, as of right now, at this stage in life, I'm scared.
Anything might be, the next one might be a doozy. That's the type of mentality I got. Like,
yeah,
man, I'm nigga.
Nah, don't get me wrong.
But let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question. Not only on that, let me ask you a question. It's funny, right? How everything got something to do with everything. But not only on that, but I'm talking about that too, what we talking about. But let me just ask you a question, because this is a real good question, right? In anything in life, when it comes to like shit like that, I don't give a fuck if you cheating in a relationship. I don't care about how you are as a parent. Anything in life. My question to you is this: do you think people change because they see the light, or you think people change because they feel the heat?
I changed because of the heat. I ain't see the light. I felt the heat.
So you feel like, honestly, all bullshit aside, it wasn't necessarily you seeing life in a better way that made you change. It's what you was going through in that life, that heat, that made you change. Yeah, you heard my question?
I said, I'm here. You heard me?
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you, family.
No, sometimes in it. I said that I changed only because I felt the heat. It ain't because I wanted to get my life together. Now I felt the heat coming, so I said I'm out of there.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you saying that, but that's one of the main things that that's one of the main things that
I'll get you in the morning. Just let it charge you.
That's one of the main things that I think playing a big part in us and our progress. Seriously, all bullshit aside. Just hear me out for a second. Hear me out for a second. A lot of other people had people around them, right? That where they was able to see that light easily, or easier, or people led them to those lights or presented those lights to them, right? But the problem, what you was just saying with you, is the problem with myself as well as, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us don't have that true opportunity to wait for a light. A lot of us only get that opportunity to change once we get into the heat. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of us, if we like, you know, coming up, it's not even necessarily always about you. You know what I mean? Like the type of little boy you was, or for the females, the type of little girls they are. Sometimes your outcome plays a big role with those that was around you who nurtured certain things about you. For example, you nice still is to this day in basketball. You had people around you that seen something in you when it came to basketball, and they fucked with you on that note when it came to basketball. So that was kind of like their way of indirectly feeding you what you needed for that basketball, you know what I'm saying, that basketball love and all that. So what I'm saying is this. When you're in a community that don't bring a lot of that light, and we only get the picture once we feel the heat, but once we don't feel the heat, a lot of us is like, dispensable at that point.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to be who you see you should be and who you could be when you got so much other things that's holding you back. It's not like you're an average citizen. You can't even necessarily get on a plane and fly anywhere where you want to when you got certain records, or when you've been through certain things, or when you want certain paroles and felonies and all of that. Yo, listen, it's crazy, right? Because if you made a mistake, say you made a mistake when you was 20 years old, right? And say you happen to got a felony. Now, here it is. You could be in your 40s, 50s, or your 60s.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like they make you purposely not want to learn about politics because they know you'll never have a voice in politics.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Like they put in place indirectly things that'll keep you low, that'll keep you dumb, and that'll keep you in need of them. You know what I mean? Like, do you see it how I see it?
No, I see it that way too sometimes. Let me tell you something. It's so real when you talking about the records and all that, and it's meant to hold you back. It is. Because, bro, let me tell you something. It's so real. Like, since all this shit happened, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna work Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? It gets extra money. Bro, I can't even work Uber Eats because I got a domestic violence on my record.
You serious?
I'm so serious, bro. They told me I passed the criminal background check because I don't have no violent crimes on my jacket. They said I cleared that. But now Uber Eats got to look at my record. And they told me that they can't accept me because I got a domestic violence on my record.
So not even you got convicted of that. The fact that you just ever got charged with it, period. Oh.
Said I got a DV on my jacket, so I can't work Uber Eats. I said, wow.
I don't know if I heard about that one before, man.
I'm telling you, I applied for it and all that. They told me I couldn't work with them because I got a DV on my jacket, and it's and then they said, what the funny shit is, they like, yo, because you got, it's not a violent crime though. It's just obstruction of air and blood. It's not a violent crime though. That's the funny shit. It's not a violent crime. It's a misdemeanor, but they charged me with obstruction of air and blood because she said I choked her. But the thing is, it's still not a violent crime. So why I can't work Uber Eats if it's not a violent crime?
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think that it was just the fact of those details just being within the case is a reason why they try to paint you ugly and not necessarily going by the stipulations of the case itself?
Yeah, because the case itself, it was like, yo, it's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. And y'all told me from the jump, I passed the criminal background check.
Mm-hmm.
I passed the criminal background check because I have no violence on my record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when y'all looked at it, now y'all saying I'm violent because of obstruction of air and blood. So, but that's just one of the circumstances that's my fault. Because I wasn't supposed to cop out to that, but I did because I was on parole. I wanted to get it over with, and parole scared me because parole told me if I fight it and if I contest it, they was gonna start my time from the time my court date finished. So now, mind you, I already got 2 months, almost 3 months in on a 7-month violation.
Right.
Before I even go up north. So now they telling me they're gonna take that time from me and make me start over when I cop out in court. So that could have lasted maybe 2 months in court. Mm-hmm. So instead of me maxing out in August, I would have maxed out in December, January of 18 instead of coming home 17. So parole put the clamp on me to make me cop out because they said, listen, if you contest it right now, we just gonna hope we're gonna freeze your time. And when you finish with that, we're gonna start your 7 months from then. So my violation would have went from 7-month violation to damn near 10 to 12 months.
Right. So what you did was scream what was best for you.
Yep, guilty.
Not knowing how I was gonna still be hugging the shit out you on the back end, no homo.
Yep, like yo, I asked my lawyer, I said, listen, if I just say I'm guilty, he said, what? I said, what is it? He said, listen, they're gonna give you 30 days time served because you already got that in since you've been locked up 3 months already for the violation.
Right.
So you just take this violation and you're gonna take that 30 days time served. That case is not even gonna matter. You're gonna go up north and do your time, your violation, and come home. And that's it. You're gonna have an order protection for a year or so. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, it's over. Just stay away from them. I'm like, all right, cool. I do that anyway. But, and yeah, niggas told me that.
I gotta ask you, man. Because not only me, because I'm going to also give you some feedback. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to add on and piggyback to some of the stuff you're saying too. You know, but not only me bouncing off you and you bouncing off me on these ideas on what we've been through and what we've gone through. I'm sure it might be other people who might watch this down the road and might can hear something. Or just at least can have some type of understanding that they ain't the only one who might be going through certain things. And just understand that other people is feeling these feelings they feel, is going these same places they're going, is enduring the same sucker shit from so many different directions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not for nothing, right? I think personally, when so many people was drowning in a situation, I think the best people to help the whole pool would be those people that's in the pool drowning. Because not for nothing, when the people that's in that swimming pool that's drowning, when they stop going all crazy and they get some type of format going, then it's going to be hard for somebody to drown. You feel me?
Yep.
So not for nothing, when a lot of us got these same type stories, but we all of us in our own directions with it. Nobody, you know, it's hard for people to not drown within these scenarios if we ain't swimming together eventually.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
I gotta say this though, man. So if you had a nigga named Ray Ray, right? So you got a nigga named Ray Ray. Say Ray Ray just came home. Say Ray Ray just gave the state 20 years of his life. Right? I see you smoking that weed. I know it ain't the Rona. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
hey, Rona, that's your nipple.
I ain't worry about that.
Hey, look. But look. Serious question, though. So say this dude named Ray Ray. Say he just did 20 years of his life. Say Ray Ray just got released yesterday. Now, when Ray Ray left, they had none of this. This nigga, I'm talking about, you know what I mean, from the Metro cards when you swipe to get on the train or the bus to this type of technology on our phones or nothing that. I'm saying, so Ray Ray literally did 20 years of his life, the last 20 years, just came home yesterday. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking. So now society, when I'm saying society, that judge who sentenced Ray Ray to that 20 years, his parole and everybody else, his family, his friends, baby mamas, his kids, they expecting for Ray Ray to jump right back in the race easily just because you're free. But what I don't understand is this. Not only Ray Ray, him just coming home, he's literally behind even bombs. Bombs that's laying in the streets that's been home is more up to date than Ray Ray. That's for one.
That's a fact.
That's for one. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people think that you can come home after giving a chunk of your life to society and think that you could just jump back in the ropes and play double dutch with these niggas like it's that easy, and it's not.
First and foremost, you can't even jump back in the ring after being gone 2 years.
That's literally. You know how many iPhones done came out, done updated within a 3-year span or 4-year span? So imagine a 20-year span, and they didn't even have those type of cell phones before you left.
Yeah,
you always
he left.
When
he left, niggas had two-way Sky pages and razor phones.
Right, this nigga here thought he was that dude with the BlackBerry. You bum ass nigga. This is 20 years later. Right, look, this nigga had beepers when they left.
Nigga got caught with a Burberry in his property. Think he gonna connect it when he get home.
That's how I be too, though. Nigga, like, yeah, I'm about to get this thing cut right on. Hey, look, though, look, you trying to make me joke, bum ass nigga. Look,
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, like, it's just real because
it's really real. And that's why I'm throwing it at you. That's
because if you
hold on, I'm sorry.
That's because we've been in the loop. We've been out the loop. We've been in the loop. So when we come home sometime, we be like, damn, this shit done changed.
Right.
Nigga, how many times we done came home and seen 16th to 25th changing every time we came back?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. 100%.
Especially when they got rid of the tire shop where Harlem Tavern is at. When they got rid of that, I was tripping.
You already know.
Wait a minute, the tire shop is going.
Nigga. Hey.
Not the tire shop. That's been there forever. What they gonna put there now?
Right. That's a fact.
Oh, they're gonna put a lounge there, ball.
But that's what I understand. There is a big chunk of society who they only see a human goes in for some years, comes out. That's all. They don't know the psychological things that human go through
because they never been
hearing them bells, or should I say those clanks and those locks lock every night.
Let me tell you something.
Knowing if you want to breathe inside this cell, there's a good chance ain't nobody going to hear you.
Bro, it's not even that. It's not even. You don't have to go that far. These niggas ain't even made it to the bookings. They never went to. They never got arrested. You know what I'm saying? These are the niggas that assumes that everybody that goes to jail is supposed to come back because they've never been in trouble. They never been to where they family turned their back on them. They fucked up and now they got to start from the bottom. If they did get in trouble, their family bailed them out from the precinct. They never even saw the court. You know what I'm saying? Those type of niggas that always say that. It ain't a nigga that's been in the streets who struggled to be like, yo, you supposed to come home and do your thing the first day. You're supposed to get a job within 2 weeks of coming home, no matter what it is. No, they not going to do that. It's the people that's not in our society, that's out of our circle, out of our circumference, that thinks that everything is supposed to be easy because they had an easy life. They ain't never struggled. They never ate cornflakes out of a black and white box. They ain't never had pork in a can. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
They ain't never had no shit like that. Going to the good church on 116th Street, good line back in the 80s.
Right. Standing there with your moms or your aunt or something.
You know what I'm saying?
I be knowing.
It wasn't. They never did that. They never did none of that. Never. They ain't never had to sell drugs just because it wasn't because you was trying to destroy the community. You was trying to put food on the table.
And hungry.
You was trying to put clothes on your back. You know what I'm saying? Because Mama Love wasn't doing it for you.
You know what? Okay, that's another thing too. And I'm glad you're saying, see exactly all that what you're saying is kind of like getting into where I was going. But let's take it back. Right? And we're going to ease into this because it's funny. We're talking about and we're going to hit some angles, right? That are I know a lot of these other channels because a lot of these dudes, seriously, all bullshit aside, I'm not taking nothing away from dudes. But I hear a whole lot of fabrication and a lot of men words. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things they've seen. And me and you, a nigga who was back to back in prison holding it down. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I have to learn about you or you got to learn about me. I know exactly what you're talking about, nigga, from all in New York City, from uptown to downtown, from the Bronx to Harlem.
Yep.
Even a bum ass nigga from where we from wasn't even a bum. He just ain't have no money. Bum ass niggas was Flaro where we from.
Listen, where we was from, pumpers look like nigga. When I was pumping for another nigga, it looked like I had brick money.
Right. No, I mean, look, we Harlem, that's different. But what I'm saying is this: the man you was, and I know you, the man you was in them streets at that time, we was in them streets. From me being the man that pay attention to small details. From me being the man who can see somebody who's doing something just because it's something to do, opposing to somebody who's doing something because there's something trying to be obtained, something trying to be done. There's somewhere, you know what I'm saying, this person going with that. A lot of us dudes just try to hustle for Hennessy money. When some of us dudes was really out there talking about, I need this for my kids, a lot of us was making sure these kids was good. It's a difference, my nigga.
Yeah.
I gotta say this to you though. And one of the reasons why I decided to 100% not even almost be that man I was in them streets, at least to that same note, because I feel like I could do the same thing in them streets, but to the other side. Because I felt like, listen, man, we was around all type of entities of men. Rapists, murderers, killers. We was around all type of men. I feel like some of the best people who could be the best help to other people is people who's been through scenarios and situations around so many different levels and still made it out. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a okay. This nigga not crazy. This nigga not a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? This nigga take care of himself. He's all right. You know what I'm saying? He taking care of his grandkids. He loves his grandkids or he loves his kids, whatever it is. Again, that's not an easy feat when you a man that done heard so many jail cells close behind you. You know what? I can't even say to you, you have no idea how many men gave up. And the reason why I know I can't say that to you, because as my eyes, I'm sure your eyes have seen inside of other men's eyes that was kind of like the bottomless of the bottom pit of souls. And that's from people that we probably seen in prison or when we was in them streets, people who we called customers. You know what I'm saying? And
I tell niggas I'm gonna keep it real with you. The niggas in jail is more at the bottom to me than niggas in the street. Because
regardless of how much chicken soup you eating, nigga.
Yes, because when you in jail and you don't got nobody, I mean, that means you can't even like at least a homeless nigga could dig in the garbage, go to a restaurant, get something to eat. If you in jail and nobody fuck with you, you by yourself, bro. You don't have nothing but those 3 meals a day. That's it. Nothing else. You know how hard it is.
People, I really, you know what I'm saying? I really don't think people understand the silent tears and the silent cries of the average prisoner who's by himself.
But they won't. You can't because if you're never in jail, if you don't go to jail, you will never understand the lifestyle of an inmate or a detainee. You will never understand. That's just like, all right, like this is why I watched that show, 60 Days In or 60 Days In on Channel 2. I mean, come on, A&E. It's a show where regular niggas go to jail for 60 days, but they be correction officers, they be cops and all that. And they really think this shit is sweet. So now they in there and they seeing how the police be acting like dickheads sometimes. They seeing niggas get spanked. They seeing niggas get stabbed and the police ain't doing nothing.
Right.
So now they looking like, damn, this thing got to get fixed. But some of them can't even make it. They breaking like, yo, I can't do this. I can't do this. No, this is not for me. I'm sorry. And they breaking out. You know what I'm saying? But there's always one nigga in there who think he can change the world, and he acting like an inmate because he from the street, so he know the whoop-de-woo and la-di-das of the correctional kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he know what to do. But you know what I'm saying? That's just like all them people that think they know jail is hard, but you don't know how hard it is. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can say, yeah, I know my cousin told me this, my cousin told me that. 85% of the story, your cousin's a lie.
Facts.
Because
well, not only I'm gonna tell you how that's a fact, just to back up what you're saying, and I'm gonna shut up and let you finish saying what you're saying. But how I know that fact is because not for nothing, it's hard to run into a real one just in general in life, period. So 9 times out of 10, that average cousin that a nigga talking about is probably one of the niggas who 100% about 100% of nothing.
He was just,
like, so yeah, that's all fact.
But it's only, like I tell niggas, it's only 2 niggas that's in jail. Gang banging niggas and niggas that's cool. If you pussy, you don't count. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody, right. You don't even, you ain't even on the roster, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You don't count. It's only cool niggas. No, it's cool niggas that get the bag, and it's gang bangers.
I will say this though. And I swear, I said to I done gave these people a good amount of time of my life. You know this, man. You already know I was a man my whole life. I was chasing that money. I don't give a fuck rain, sleet, or snow. I don't give a fuck where they took me, what state. I don't give a fuck how tough who was or who, what, when. EB was getting some bread.
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely. I definitely contest to that.
My thing is this. Hey, listen. But my thing is this now. Look, that same intensity, that same heart, that same mind that niggas had to navigate through all of that. I'm figuring, all bullshit aside, I'm figuring if myself and a couple people, like-minded men who, now, I know how we talk about what we're saying with the jail and how niggas only the gangbangers, this and that, but I feel like my experience from going through prison, if I could curve some other prison time, like I gave him, say for example, if I gave him 10 years of my life in prison, if my 10 years of my experience from doing 10 years of life, I'm saying of my life in prison, if I could fuck around and curb 100 other niggas, you know what I'm saying, other people years. You know what I'm saying? I might could snatch up a couple of the right people or say some of the right words or invest I don't give a fuck, time, money, energy into some of the right people who might have invested more years into prison. So now I might have, so that's to even make me feel like I ain't get raped by America, by taking years of my life from me in prison. It ain't like I was out there hurting people. It ain't like I was robbing nothing. It ain't like I was, you know what I'm saying, no nothing. I was just chasing that bag. But literally, I had to, when you know, around that time when they was giving out, real numbers, at that time when they was giving out real numbers for small amount of things, it was the times when we was literally in that ring going head to head, like, you know what I'm saying? That was the time. So even if, where we from, you already know, a nigga get caught with $40 worth of crack and you fuck around and do damn near 10 years of your life for that $40 for crack. That's crazy. So my point is this. It was already done for me. You know what I'm saying? I swallowed that pill, no homo. It's already done for me. But I feel like if what I've been through, how I see life, how I understand life, how my heart beat, you know what I'm saying? How I'm able to love myself, take care of myself still, even after all of that rain. Through one way or another, I'm thinking fellas like us could show people something else. Like, we don't necessarily have to stay the dudes that's, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you don't, what the fuck you had them boots on for 2-3 days. I know when you take off how you trying to go see Shorty and you know your feet stink. Like, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of different elements of dudes. Like, you don't necessarily have to do that. Like, we out. So look, even if you don't outgrow life, but you could outgrow little sucker shit. Like say with hygiene or, even so much arguing or not arguing. I'm saying whatever, even if you ain't getting where you at or where you want to go in life, the small things in life that you do every day, I can't see a man not eventually seeing success or conquering success if the small things that's around him, if he can make those easier or non and void, then you are the type of person that's able to move forward. So if, like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example of what I mean. I'm the type of man that allow myself to stay stagnant because of a relationship. Say, for example, a relationship or a lost job, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using examples. Some people allow A to be the domino effect in our life. Now that shit done rippled B, C, D, E, F, D. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. That's one aspect of it. But I think personally the best aspect of it is, listen, all this prison shit that you've been through and I've been through and all what we're going through, whether we in prison or not, the people who really got it, fuck all that money, fuck all of that. We from tribes, nigga. This ain't us. All this with society giving us now, this ain't our original us. Really, no, it's not. We from tribes. I don't give a fuck if it's from Africa or being Indians. We from tribes. Let me tell you something. The real ones who made it in life is the ones who can stand here today and say 100% for sure, without a doubt, got people around me or a person, at least one person around me that love me till death do us part. I don't give a fuck if it's a parent, a child, a friend, or whatever. And my point in that is this: is even when we was talking about prison, one of the biggest points you said yourself was during those darkest hours, a lot of us has no light. I'm talking about not a family member, not a friend. Kids them turn their back, even the big ones, the small ones can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. So at those darkest moments in our life is the times that we need light the most. So now with what's going on in life, on how we treat each other in the community, or with this Rona shit and everything else that's out, seriously, if you could be a person that actually got people or a person that actually really give a fuck about you, then you're ahead of the game. Let me tell you something on some real G shit, right? You said how you automatically losing in prison, right? Mm-hmm. I agree with you. I'm going to flip that coin for you though, right? So say as a man like you or me who's out here in these streets and got 100% nobody in their corner, but you got another nigga named Jim Blue from the Bluff or wherever this nigga from, right? Say he locked up. This nigga here, bank account in the high thousands, never missing a visit, stay on the dance floor, feel me? He's getting a bag and all of that. He's literally going to sleep happier every night than a man that's free with 100% no love in his life. So now on the individual aspect, when you're talking about being able to feed yourself or go and use the bathroom or whatever, yes, you're right. An inmate has it the worst of any human being. But when it comes to being loved before you die, for sure loved before you die, there are some inmates that has that for sure love before you die. Mm-hmm. Even before, there are some people that's regular like me and you, or whether they laying out on the streets in the gutter somewhere. Again, that true love around you, or you able to go and use the bathroom whenever you want to, or get a burger whenever you want. Who you think winning?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. If it's me, I'm just not gonna want to go in jail. I'd rather be able not to be loved in the street and rather to do what I want to do at least. Right. At least I'm a man and I could do what I want to do. You know what I mean? In jail, like you said, some spots you gotta actually go to the bathroom.
I agree with you personally. You know I'm just saying there is always the other side of that saying.
Yes, no. It's always the other side. Listen. I always say this story to like people who talk about jail. You know what I'm saying? Because an old head always told me. He said, listen, what's the only thing that could make you go to jail? You know what I'm saying? Like come back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, you know, somebody do something to my kids. You know, I'm definitely coming back. He said, all right, now, don't be mad at me when I ask you this. I just want you to go sit. Just after I tell you to just break down and think about it. I said, what? He said, okay, now, hypothetically speaking, somebody rapes your son and you kill him. Now, who's out there to protect your son? Again, God forbid it happens, or just anything in nature happens to him. Who's out there to protect him now when you sitting here for the rest of your life? Who? Another man? That's what you want? You want another man to protect him, or you going to protect your son at any cost? So now I can't answer him because first and foremost, I don't know what to say. Because you're right. If I do kill him, all right, I go to jail. Now, God forbid somebody rape my son again. I'm just saying. I can't do nothing about it, but hope the person comes to my jail.
Right, I understand. So it's kind of like,
It's always two flips to it's always two faces to a coin.
Protect your purpose. You're trying to in the midst of protecting your purpose, you kind of like defeated your own purpose.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, all right, cool. I could be a free man, but I'm eventually I know I'm gonna want love. But at that time when it's happening, I'm just gonna say fuck love because I'm free. I'd rather be I'd rather be hated and free than be loved in jail. That's just me. That's just how I feel. Because all the niggas that's loved in jail, yeah, you in jail, but nigga, you in jail. You got limited. You limited with your freedom is limited, bro. You can't go out, nigga. Cause after 8:30, cause now after 8:45, you can't use the phone no more.
Okay. Now you know again, I'm Mr. Other Side of the Coin ass nigga. Now, although I agree with you, I see, you know, I agree with you, but again, I'm not going to neglect the other side of the track. It's a group of people who feel like this too. I'm hungry. I have nowhere to live. It's freezing cold. I ain't bathed in a week and a half to 3 weeks. I'm tired of eating out the garbage. Nobody loves me. At least if I get locked up, they got guards that'll protect me. I'll have a bed, 3 guaranteed meals, and medical attention.
You're right. But the thing is, they're not there for a long period of time. They're there for a vacation.
No, can't say that.
Yes.
Hold on.
Because a lot of them do months. I'm not talking about the ones that do that's catching robberies or hurting somebody doing years. Those guys don't do that. Those guys go on vacations for months. They'll do like a little 6 month joint and do 4 months, and then be right back in the street doing the same thing all over again until it get cold.
But it's funny though you said that, because again, on the flip side, I've seen some people who needed that break in their life to get their mind together.
That's what I'm saying, and they do that for a vacation. They go to jail for a vacation. It's a chill because they know they're not going to do nothing serious to where they're going to get sent up north. I'm going to do a city year, if that, 8 months, come home big. I'm going to come home beefy, and then I'm going to run the streets again until I get skinny. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get my oodles and noodles up. I'm going to sell, you know how they playing. I'm going to sell my phone calls. I'm going to do this. They already have a plan, bro. We've been there too many times to know as soon as they come in, they looking for the nigga that got the most stuff to sell their stuff to them. In the beginning, when they coming in fresh off the grind from the street. But then after that, once they feel it, they start feeling themselves getting their weight up. You know how they act. They all act funny. Like they act brand new again. Like you gonna go home and be a good citizen. You're not though, but I'm cool with it.
All right. So, and it's again, right, because this is our topic that I want to be, you know, I'm trying to keep it in a little box tonight on, you know, because I'm trying to hit it from, you know what I'm saying, a few angles when it comes to talking about this specific topic on how to get your mind right after all of that bullshit. Because another night we're going to be talking about being fathers. Another night we're going to be talking about relationships. It's going to get crazy. But what I wanted to say to you tonight is I wanted us to rewind this conversation just a little bit, if you don't mind, my brother. And I want us to take the story back to Ray Ray. Remember Ray Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Ray Ray did 20 years of his life. Now, Ray Ray just got released yesterday. And this is, now we're not going to talk, it's funny because I'm saying this story hypothetically, but this is the story of actual facts of so many men's life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I'm saying 20 years, that's just an example of, you know, that, I mean, it could be a 5 years. It could be 10 years. No, it don't matter. So Ray Ray finally comes home. He just did 20 years, gave 20 years of his life in the penal system. Not only that, before he went into the penal system, it's not even like he had any formal training on anything else other than being in the streets. So it's not like he had an opportunity to come home to a profession, or it's not like he had an opportunity to come home to something that he was good with outside of illegal activities. You with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
So that type of man just get released yesterday. They expect for this man to we're gonna give it a time limit. And a lot of the parole officers don't even give you this long. Let me just say, they expect for that man to be able to land a job within 6 months to a year after his release. Now, it's doable in some scenarios, but again, I'm gonna tell you why a whole lot of scenarios is not doable. And a lot of people just want to point fingers, judge, and act like people who's in scenarios that's not the best. They kind of like point fingers at them. When I say that, it's because one of my first videos or real videos, including somebody else, and I purposely came at this topic tonight. I was on my brain all day thinking about, you know what I'm saying, like what real meat and potatoes that I wanted to talk about. And me being a new YouTuber on these YouTube scenes, you know what I'm saying? I know some of these topics that I talk about is going to be in like-mindedness of a lot of other brothers who's talking. But the difference is we are different people. We have different experiences. But what I won't never do, what I see a whole lot of other brothers and a whole lot of other YouTubers doing, is downing brothers who's gotten in some trouble in their life and got felonies on their jacket. You feel me? Because they feel like,
nobody like that.
Oh, no, and I hear it in so many different brothers. And again, you know, it's funny. Some of our own melanated community YouTubers, I don't got nothing against nobody. All I'm saying is, I hear a lot of people talking bad and discrediting a person who has gotten in trouble when they pass and wound up being charged and convicted with a felony. Regardless if that felony is non-violent or you just got caught, you know, you were just being a knucklehead and you guys got caught with a little drugs in your pocket a time or two or whatever. They kind of like write you off as if you're the bad of the black community. You understand what I'm saying?
That's because they was raised that way, and they don't know, bro. Like I said, once again, they don't know the lifestyle. Those who think like that was they lived in gated communities. They wasn't jumping on dirty mats and doing flips and baking lots like us when we was growing up. They don't understand that if you left from that era and you go to jail for 20 years, your mind frame is that era. Mm-hmm. Like I know niggas that went to jail and still come home and they dress like they in the 90s to this day.
Got on Jabot jeans, ass nigga.
And right. 2 sizes too big, and he still wears jeans 2 sizes too big. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can see the loop in the front of the belt buckle because his pants is too big in the waist, but he don't care because that's his style.
Right. I will say this though. I will say this. I don't want to judge no man ever from his past. And when I say a man or woman, no, I don't want to judge nobody never from their past. I never want to judge no one from nothing they did. If it's something hideous, I still won't judge you. You just won't be around me. You ain't my type of nigga. I won't keep it a buck. You raping, molesting. You know, if you're raping and molesting kids and doing all this other shit, some things we just don't do where I'm from.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Some things, as a man, when you actually love yourself and you love the people that's in your community, it's just some things you don't let, you just don't let. So again, I don't judge nobody for doing nothing they did. I'm not sitting on here pointing no fingers at nobody. All I'm saying is some things that some people might have done that makes me make sure we ain't cool. You ain't my type of person. Now, what I won't do is be on no platform, my own platform or nobody else's, bad mouthing you. I'd rather invest my energy in talking about things I could do, people I could, be around, or things I could make happen. And that takes it back to the flip coin on us, the people that got felonies. Y'all don't got to judge dudes and people that got felonies. Now, if in y'all personal decisions, y'all chose not to hang out or whatever with felonies, then that's one thing. But once you get on platforms and you start pointing fingers at people and you judging and you doing all this and that, now at that point, it becomes a little bit different. And I don't know if that's appreciated. by nobody. So if somebody made some mistakes in their life, but if they got the type of pure heart, or if they got the type of pure mind, or if their intentions are good, then who am I to kick them in the dirt because they made a mistake a whole lot of years ago, or because they was doing, because they literally had their kids with them and they literally was doing things to make sure them and them kids ate. It ain't like they was out there, selling drugs or doing whatever they was doing to fuck all the bitches or to do all of this. Some of us really was doing what we had to do, and it got a little ugly at times. And we had to do things to compensate for those same kids that we love, just like y'all love y'all's. The difference is, and this is the part I'm going to pat some of them dudes on the back. You heard me? Yo, Ink, this is the part I'm going to give them a pat on the back. You see, some of us, we wasn't sharp enough when we was younger to invest our time in these different type of trade schools or whatever, We thought it was cool to be that dude in the hood, So I'll give you all the cheer and all the everything if you got a good start on me when it came to life. But that don't mean I can't give a good finish.
It's not how you start, it's always how you finish.
And when people like automatically discredit you and like take away, like you can literally be a good, what? Fuck all this bullshit. I'm gonna keep it even more authentic. That's the reason why a lot of the phony is being accepted way more than a person who's real with you.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. It's a lot of y'all. There's so many yes mans running around.
Right. A lot of y'all could know y'all don't smell good or don't look good or whatever. Y'all rather be around somebody that don't hurt your feelings. Opposing to be around somebody to take you around the building like, hey, listen, nigga, I see you as I see myself. So when I stink, you should feel like you stink. Because when you stink, I feel like I stink. And the only reason I'm pulling you to my side, because again, you are me. Nigga, go up and hit them elbows and them armpits and all that, then come on back, D.
Sure. I ain't going nowhere.
With my boy like that. But it's funny. Right? It's funny, right? Because you could be a true, authentic person like that with someone. And their immature mind, or in their mind that don't appreciate a person with honesty, they'll take it as if you're taking shots at them. Or they'll see it as if, who you think you are? Hold up. I'm not a nigga that stink.
Preach.
Whatever I think I am. But
I'm not that.
But you understand, but a nigga who
of course.
Listen, it's funny. I could be around a dude even for they'd rather somebody that's around them for wrong reasons. And a nigga who know you soft, but fronting like y'all all tough because y'all hanging together. Yeah, nigga, we killers. We do this. And these niggas know you ain't never stabbed nobody. You ain't never shot nothing. You scared of anybody who really mad at you or whatever. But just because y'all crew, or just because y'all hang on the same corner, or because, whatever that sucker shit is, y'all more comfortable with the authenticity of the people around you. But y'all probably the main ones and the first ones who probably talking about real niggas. Isn't that funny? Because most of the real niggas I know, they don't really promote them being real niggas.
No.
They do certain things or they don't do certain things. And those actions alone solidifies whether they are real nigga or not.
First and foremost, anybody that we know that's a real nigga, they already been solidified. So we already know that they a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't even doing nothing no more. Because they too old, just like we are. Right. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is too old. So they not even seen no more. These niggas is niggas that they talking about that we probably already know. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that, been around them already. Right. And they saying something about them. We looking at them like, how you know that? You wasn't even there, bro.
Right.
Who told you that story?
It's a matter of
who was around that told you that?
Even on a Harlem circle, Willie's Burgers, the real Willie's Burger. You know how many niggas don't know about that? But y'all heard someone's story and y'all so Harlem, y'all could tell anything about Willie's stories from front to back but never had a real Willie's burger. Bet that.
Yo, let me tell you something. It's niggas that probably walked by it and didn't even know that was Willie Burgers at the time when it was up. That was the one that they was talking about the whole time. They probably just walked by it.
That's a fact. 100% super duper fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
Didn't think none of it.
And again, I'm taking it back to what we was talking about. You know, when you live in a life and and you come from a certain lifestyle, when you've entertained and been around certain things and certain people so much and so long in your life, it's automatic. Some things automatically stick to you like glue. Now, if I was hanging around professors, doctors, teachers, and all of that, I can guarantee you I would know how to stitch a nigga up. I would know how to probably do CPR on some other shit, but they ain't the type of niggas I was around.
Not at all. Not at all.
And since I wasn't around those type of dudes or people, you can't expect for me to mentally have the results of the people that
I wasn't. Those type of guys wasn't even near. They wasn't even near my school.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Look, now,
like I couldn't even have. I didn't have nobody.
Hey,
like
can I
that
tell you something? I'm gonna tell you some real. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas some real nigga shit. No, and one of these shows, me and this man y'all see on this, what I'm saying, on this other side of the screen, we're gonna really tell y'all some real meat and potatoes about our history. I'm talking about even from how we met to how his grandfather met my mom's to everything. Like we really going, y'all really gonna know. I'm saying, yo, this shit crazy. It's a small world, everybody. But I gotta say this though. At this point now in our life, with all this coronavirus shit going on, with all of this quarantine, lockdown, this, lockdown, that. I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who take it personal. I don't care who really mad, and I don't give a fuck about none of that. The reason I even came on here tonight is to talk about this quarantine thing and who we are, who we been, what we doing, what we not doing. And also to mention a little small part about how y'all people judge people that got felonies. And everybody ain't really all that bad. Just like a lot of you niggas that don't got no felonies, y'all niggas ain't all that good.
Shit, they the ones looking for jobs. Niggas that got felonies get a job faster than them.
I'm even talking about criminally, all of that. A lot of you niggas is worse criminals than us. Y'all just didn't get caught. Doesn't make you a little bit smarter or a little bit smoother. If that's what you call it.
It make you better than me right now because you make me caught. That's it.
But that don't make you no better than nobody else. Y'all stop convicting a man. America, society already convicted him. When they took a chunk of his life away and they made him can't vote, they made him can't get certain jobs. Nigga, I know how to drive the shit out of a bus. Bet I can't get no bus job.
Yo, let me tell you something. My uncle is the vice president of FedEx, and I can't get a job there because I got a felony.
That's what I'm saying. So, yo, look, let's take it back to Ray Ray and that story. Again, see how all of this leads us back to Ray Ray after doing 20 years? They want you to jump back in a race like it's easy or like it's really that easy. Yo, look, even before job interviews and all of that, a lot of us don't even got nowhere to live. A lot of us don't even got no job interview clothes. And even if you did, a lot of us don't even got no metro cards to get to these places. A lot of us don't even got no family.
A lot of us don't even know how to act on it.
A lot of us don't even have family members to give us $10 to buy a metro card or whatever. Y'all really, listen. There's people out there, y'all really have no idea how serious and how real shit get and how real life get when you are a person who's been through so much. Do not judge nobody. Now, when it comes to this Corona-19 shit, you know what I'm saying, like I wanted to mention, if y'all the same people, when ain't nothing happening and, you know, all of this, you know, fly weave and nicest cars and all of that sucker shit and all that dumb shit, that's cool, whatever. You know, I ain't judging. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about what y'all eat. Don't make me shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. Y'all stop fronting, man. If y'all got time to be off from work and to be around y'all kids more, and y'all ain't being or even trying to be better parents, y'all ain't even trying to like really work with them and do more ABCs and reading with them little niggas and all of that. Y'all really not, y'all really don't care about a solution to the problem. Y'all comfortable with being within the problem. There's no point in me ever going to nobody live on YouTube, Facebook, or nowhere else. Hearing good conversation about being a good father, a good person, or anything else. If within my own personal life, I'm not investing no energy to show that I give a fuck about those who I'm supposed to care about. If I'm not investing none of my energy to show none of that, then I'm literally playing myself and I'm a whole fraudulent motherfucker. Literally. Don't ever come on here. Nobody. Don't ever come on here and watch no videos by nobody. And you can hear good and you can see good, but yet you still entertain so much bad. And I'm not even saying be perfect, because ain't nobody perfect. I still stay tripping sometimes. I make mistakes. But what I am saying is, if I could hold a door, I will. Why not? If I could say good morning to any man, woman, or what I'm saying? Like, why not be nice to people? Everybody don't gotta be mean. You don't, just like, for example, I could look at my brother that's on the screen and say, nigga, I love you. And I ride with you till the wheels fall off, and I can mean it. And he'll know that. If y'all going through these crises right now, and it's people that was in y'all life before these crises, and y'all was ace boom coons, y'all tight family members, and all of this and all of that. But ain't nobody checking up on you during these times. Ain't nobody sending you a text like, hey, cuz, you good? Or, hey, look, I know you my ex, and I know we ain't the best right now. Just want to make sure you're breathing. Simple shit like that. These are the times that you would really know if people are truly, authentically who they say they are to you. See, that's what I'm saying. They might be good people. They might be authentic people. That don't mean they are authentic to you.
Yo, I love you. Yo, I love you. My phone's about to die on me.
You know how many men that I know, they're not tricks. They don't trick money. But when they got that certain type of woman on their elbow, she could get anything she wants. This is the time, y'all, for us to be better people to everybody. If anybody is out there and y'all got cousins and I don't give a fuck, parents, kids, anybody, and if they really saying there's somebody to you in your life and they're not checking on you, they're not giving you a phone call, just how you doing? If y'all ain't getting none of that, give it up. This is one of the best ways you can really honestly see who's really in your corner. And speaking of this, since I got the opportunity, I got a sister named Trina. What Trimo did about 3 or 4 days ago was she kind of fucked my head up with this, but I want to share this with y'all, right? This I recommend this to y'all because after my sister did it, she had me smiling and all that. I had my daughter with me. We ride in the truck. She like, yo, EB, I'm gonna call you around 7 o'clock. Make sure you answer your phone. I'm like, all right, sis, I got you. I'm gonna answer it. Then she like, no, nigga, make sure you answer your phone. I'm like, all right, Trimo, I'm gonna answer it. So she calls my phone at 7 o'clock on the dot. I answer it. I think it was like a family or a Facebook group thing or whatever, but it was like on a screen on my phone, I seen wild family members. Like everybody was in a box, nieces, nephews, cousins, sisters, and brothers, and all of that. Now, although, all families, not, you go through things with family members, whatever. So not everybody on that screen I was happy to see at that moment. I didn't show that. I'm too mature for that. So, of course, I'm not going to be a jerk. I appreciate everybody just, making sure a nigga breathing and all of that. But although I wasn't the most happy to talk to everybody on the screen, the fact that somebody even took the initiative to do that on some family check-in, on some family roundup, make sure everybody good type shit. That's real nice. Y'all need to do that. If y'all watching this while it's going on live right now, or even if y'all watch it later, that's something that y'all should do. A lot of us need that love. A lot of us need that support. A lot of us need that reminder that people actually give a fuck about us. A lot of us need to be reminded sometimes that we are not by ourselves. And when you are truly that authentic person who you say you are, and you say when you tell somebody that you love them, and you really mean it when you say it, then these are the times right now to show them that you love them. Far too many times, way too many times, we wait until people are in the casket to show them that we love them. We wait until it's too late to show people who they really are, or what they really meant to us, or how we really felt about them. Before it's too late, you know, that cousin or that uncle or that aunt who you know you love, you just ain't spoke to in a while. During these times, check on them. Let them know I'm still here. Unc, what up, nigga? I'm chilling, Unc. What's up with you? You know, regular shit. Y'all stop forgetting about people during these times right now. This coronavirus is getting bigger. It's getting more serious. It's spreading more in all of these communities, from New York to LA to Massachusetts to Chicago. Have y'all really been doing y'all stats lately? We could do better, y'all, as a community. We could do better as a team. Y'all make it y'all business before all of this is over. Make sure y'all done reached out to these people who y'all said that y'all once loved, because I know, to me, love never dies. And, you know, when it's family members and people who you actually give a fuck about, you know, you check in one time, you know, you send a wave. What's good with you? Just say hello. You know what I mean? Just saying what's up. It's regular. But anyway, y'all, I've been live for a little while tonight. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on. I had told a couple of my people on Facebook that I was going to go live over there too. Not sure if I'm going to go live over there or not, but, you know, I'm going to say this one last time before I end my live. You know, during these times right now, if y'all ever told people that you love them, and you really do, this is the time to show them. If you haven't told them in quite a while that you love them, this is the time to show them. Don't wait till they're dead. This whole coronavirus shit is getting worse. It's spreading rapidly. Y'all don't know where this quarantine thing gonna lead to. Who knows? People might eventually be locked in warehouses if it get too many people. They don't got but so much room in these little places and tents and things that they make it. Where do you think they're gonna put these people that are sick eventually? Again, we don't know where this is going. You don't know who you'll never see again. You don't know who will never see you again. I'm just saying. Give people a text. Give people a call. Give people a shout out. Let them know. Remind them that they are loved. Remind them that they are thought of. Remind them that they are somebody to you. These are the times where we need people the most. Y'all know that. See, everybody, we celebrate Christmas and all of that other shit. The good times. Everybody go to everybody's house, for Thanksgiving and share plates of food and laugh and joke, drink eggnog and Hennessy together, smoke weed and everything else together on these holidays. Those are your loved ones, right? Those are the people who you were spending these holidays with, right? If there is anybody, and I'm going to repeat this, if there is anybody who you spent or do spend Christmas, birthdays, Thanksgiving, any holiday with, those are the people who you should be checking on. Those are the people who you should be making sure they're good. If it's going to be a better us, it got to start with you. Even me, within my own self. I make sure I'm a better person around anybody I'm around. Or I'm not going to be around you. Again, that's the reason the name of this channel is Better Us, Better Life. You ain't going to never have a better life until you get a better you. You need to understand that. And you start being a better you by being better to others. Love people. Love yourself. And with that, I want everybody to enjoy the rest of their night. I'm about to end this broadcast. Not many people knew I was coming on tonight or even going live. So it wasn't many views and all that. It's cool. Whatever. Again, if there was some ears that was meant to hear this, I'm sure to get to them. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to my broadcast tonight. I love y'all. Stay safe. And make sure everybody who you actually do love, you remind them that you love them. And it's funny because it becomes contagious. And you'll be surprised when it comes right back around to you. Peace.